Before I heard of this film, it's very clear as to why Amazon has already picked it up. So I knew it was going to be good, plus the cast. But nonetheless, yep, we're going to get into my review of the film Encounter. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film Encounter, which is showing at this year's Toronto International Film Festival, TIFF 2021, under the special presentations category. So yes, upon checking this out, I saw the little Amazon snippet in the beginning, obviously saying that it's an Amazon Studios film, and I was like, oh, that's a surprise, because most films don't have distribution. But then I watched it, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now I see why Amazon picked this up so quick. And then you look at the cast here, Riz Ahmed, who was just fantastic in Sound of Metal, one of my favorite films last year. So I've just been on, anything he's on, I'm checking out. And then you have Octavia Spencer as well, who I'm very fond of. So, I wanted to see what this film was about, and it was intriguing for sure. So Riz plays this ex-military, a decorated Marine, in Malik Khan. So he's back home after 10 tours, and he comes to get his kids and take them on a vacation. That seems harmless until the verbiage kind of changed, and he tells his kids that he's here for a rescue mission, which is like, what? And that didn't go over well with anybody, because now everybody's after him. Law authorities, because he essentially kidnapped his kids, You have his parole officer, who is played by Octavia Spencer, who's also, trying to play the middleman here, because she, for the things they're accusing him of, she's like, well, maybe this, maybe that, playing devil's advocate, and truly trying to understand like what's going on, because while this is all happening and the characteristics of this rescue mission, they're profiling him as a family annihilator, which now puts these kids at high risk. And she's basically saying she doesn't think that that's what it is. She thinks it's just PTSD of some sort, or some type of mental disorder or whatnot. So, she's trying to make sure that they're putting that into perspective, because if not, this is not going to turn good for the kids. And that's very important here. But this film is really good. Even the kids' performances, the two kids, his two sons, they're so entertaining. They bring a certain light to this film that I wasn't expecting. And then Riz, he's just the man. Considering that he has to have this really like sporadic personality, because he is a person who loves his kids, but he's also having all sorts of different issues. Like he's having visions that isn't really there. He's really suffering, and these are definitely signs of some type of mental disorder. So his personality is flicking all over the place, and he is really, really getting into this performance. Really good, really good. And with that being said, I should notice that anybody that has entomophobia, like the fear of insects and bugs, this may not be the film for you. Will give you chills, the itchies, whatever it may be. And that really adds to another like element of the horror, beyond the idea that you have this guy who's appearing to be a ticking time bomb, who has kids pretty much hostage. And sometimes the interaction with the kids get really scary, and you truly sympathize for them. Like, they by no means know what they're involved with, because the kids think that their dad is a hero. Little do they know they're in danger, and that's really part of the element that just really keeps you attached and at the end, like at the edge of your seat. But yeah, on this journey, it ain't just because you're kind of wondering like, where is he taking them? But no matter where he's taking them, he's truly making enemies every bit of the steps. And again, that's just drawing more attention to him and more people after him. And law enforcement is truly not happy about any of this. But yeah, there's some really intense moment, like really intense, and you just will be at the edge of your seat. And it has good action, good suspense. It's really, really good. And again, when you're talking about the kids and the interactions with the kids, it has you holding your breath, because some of the things are just, they're so scary, because you just don't know how this is going to play out. you're hearing things that the law enforcement saying, and you're like seeing things, and you have Octavia Spencer's character saying things. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I'll say that the ending was kind of wowed me a little bit. It kind of felt it like, I guess I didn't kind of see it playing out that way, and it totally didn't make it kind of predictable, but it kind of just kind of ended, so kind of was a little bit flat, but kind of open ended, so that you can, obviously create social commentary about it after, so your predictions of what happened. So I do like that. But like, I really want to know what happened. Like, I really do, because it's a very, very kind of shocking ending of, oh my God, you're gonna leave us there, But the ending is shot really good, like beautiful cinematography, and it just makes that cliffhanger just even more suspenseful. So I appreciate it for the craft, but as a fan viewer here, like, I need to know what happened, But yeah, folks, this was Encounter from TIFF 2021. Fantastic film. It will obviously be releasing for Amazon at some point, so totally keep your eyes out for it. Check it out. Jump in the comments and let me know your thoughts about it. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.